we think how is possible to take these people come to Mallorca to see is impossible. That is impossible. And we think maybe it's easier take the sea cliffs and go to the city with the sea cliff and with the sea and the people looking in life. We think this is another step. This is better than the videos.
We got really lucky to find a venue like this at the Olympic Park because there's just not that many places that can hold a big spectator, a big crowd of people that has deep enough water. And in general, that's just a prestigious place to have an event like this. I think when we're trying to do an event like this, we want to do it right. We want to do something that's going to do justice to this event and to the sport, and not just do a half-assed event, but do something that's going to blow people's minds. And here at the Olympic Park, it's the perfect location, and that's definitely been one of the biggest obstacles. And then just finding the right team, having the support from the sponsors and all that stuff.
I think the more important is not the idea. The idea is very easy. We drink a beer, we help. The more important is the people do this idea, and the people do this idea is the people of Momentum, from Salt Lake City, and the people of Worldtopia. He have an artificial wall. He think it's a good idea, and after that, the idea is possible to do. But if just when it's just an idea, is nothing. The more important is do. And yes, it's possible this competition for the people of Worldtopia, because he make the sea cliff in the swimming pool, and for the people of Momentum, because he looking for the swimming pool, all the organization. Yes.
There's a lot of logistics to figure out. It started with the difficulty of engineering a wall that we could move into this spot and figuring out how it could even be built. And then it had to be constructed and shipped all the way from Bulgaria to the United States, which takes some time. Once here, we had all kinds of logistical things to consider about the venue and how do you move this wall in. And it takes 22,000 pounds of concrete to anchor the base of the wall. So just the mechanics of it were quite involved. And then on top of that, figuring out your sponsors and figuring out the venue, tickets, spectators. It was a lot to put together, and we were tremendously excited and passionate about this, but there's always still that nervousness of, will anybody show up? Will people come? Will people think that your idea is as cool as you think it is?
It's not an easy thing to separate these people the way you need to separate them so that you don't have a bunch of ties, you don't have a bunch of people falling in one place. So he's done a fantastic job, and it's critical. If the routes aren't fair and fun and hard and also fun to watch, they don't work. So you've got to fill all four of those brackets, and Danny's going to do a great job.
The course setters are key for this event, and we're really blessed to have Danny Andrade as our head route setter. Without them, the event really wouldn't happen. And so it's critically important to have a route that enables climbers to compete head-to-head, to have the dynamic movement that we need, and to be able to put on the show that the audience is going to want to see.
Y entonces para el escalador es un poco más divertido. Y cuando escalas solo sobre volumen es un poco también escalar como en 3D un poco, ¿no? Vas de volumen en volumen, y para el público también creo que es bastante atractivo. La diferencia, creo, de equipar en Psicobloc y en otras competiciones, bueno, las vías son más un estilo, una mezcla entre el boulder y la resistencia. No llega a ser un estilo de dificultad pura y tampoco un estilo de boulder. Es un poco tener las dos cosas e intentar que las vías sean espectaculares para el público también, ¿no?
It's definitely a completely different experience because I've never seen a competition with a deep water soloing comp over a pool before, and it's completely unique. It is just an incredible experience. And climbing on the routes that the really great route setters set is just incredible.
Bueno, realmente cuando vas a equipar una competición, lo primero que miras es el muro, y luego intentar a veces ser creativo y pensar en algunos movimientos que después de tantos años escalando tienen mucho tipo de movimientos en la cabeza, y adaptar un poco los movimientos que tienes con la creatividad del muro, ¿no? E intentar crear algo bonito y bueno, Al final también es complicado porque tienes muchos movimientos en la cabeza y claro, tienes que pensar siempre un movimiento que al escalador también le guste. No solo que te guste a ti, sino que le guste a los escaladores, a todos en general.
Everything makes this scary. I do a lot of bouldering. That's what I mostly do. So I climb on boulders, and every time I fall, I hit the ground. So I'm used to falling, but this is different because you're hitting water and you're falling from a lot higher than I'm used to falling from. So it's just really intimidating all around. And at first you feel like you're just climbing, and then you catch a glimpse of the water below you and you realize, okay, I'm high. And then you remember, I don't have a rope on. And it sort of just all hits you at once, and it's a different mind game completely. So it really changes everything, but it's the most scared I've ever been probably, and the most fun I've ever had all at the same time. So it's this crazy mix of everything.
Para mí me gusta escoger presas sobre todo que sean bonitas y intentar decorar también un poco el muro, pero al final los agarres son un poco también como hay en los rocódromos como aquí o como hay en la roca, ¿no? Todo tipo de agarres, agujeros, planos, pinzas, lo que hay cuando escalas, mucha variedad de diferentes agarres. Pero realmente está muy bien para la gente que no conoce la escalada afuera, ¿no?